like something honest, something bare. No words tonight, just broken truth, where the guitar cries softly for you. I tune the strings to what I feel. Every scar begins to heal. Your memory sits beside the sound. In every note I lay back down. The room is dark, the amp is low. I play the things I'll never show. My fingers bleed what I can't say, letting the music lead the way. I try to hide it in my chest, but melodies confess the rest. When silence fails to comfort me, the strings speak honestly. Where the guitar cries softly, that's where I leave my pain. Every chord remembers every loss, every name. No screaming words, no false reply, just strings that know the reason why I fall apart so quietly. Where the guitar cries softly. The night leans close, it wants to hear all the things I couldn't clear. Your shadow dances on the wall with every note that starts to fall. I slow the rhythm, let it breathe. There's truth in playing carefully. Some wounds don't need a louder sound, they just need space to come around. I don't need you to understand, just listen to this trembling hand. If hearts could speak in minor keys, this is what you'd hear from me. Where the guitar cries softly, that's where I leave my pain. Every chord remembers every loss, every name. No screaming words, no false reply, just strings that know the reason why I fall apart so quietly. Where the guitar cries softly. Maybe healing sounds like this, a gentle break, a gentle miss. Not every tear is meant to fall. Some live inside a musical call. If you ever hear this song, know a piece of me lives on. In every note I couldn't say, I loved you in my own quiet way. Where the guitar cries softly, I finally let you go. Not in anger, not in flames, just the truth I needed to know. No last lines, no bitter plea, just music holding what's left of me. I fade into the harmony. Where the guitar cries softly. The final chord begins to fade. I set the guitar down and wait. No echoes left, just honesty. Where the guitar cries softly. The room is still, the air is warm, like nothing's wrong before the storm. No tears for yet, no reasons why, just calm before a long goodbye. We sit in silence side by side, so never tried. Your hand is close but holding back, like we both fear what comes next. The clock keeps breathing on the wall. Each second feels like it might fall into the space we can't repair, between the truth and what we spare. I read the ending in your eyes, but neither of us dares to cry. We let the moment drift on by, pretending this is not goodbye. It's the calm before the long goodbye, where every feeling learns to hide. No broken hearts, no last reply. Just calm before the long goodbye. We don't scream, we don't fight. We let love rest one final time in the quiet, you and I. The calm before the long goodbye. Your voice is low, almost a sigh, like it might break if you reply. I memorize the way you breathe, knowing this is what I'll keep. The walls have heard our history, from every laugh to every plea. Now they just listen as we stay, two hearts too tired to beg or stay. I wanna stop the hands of time, or ask the truth to be more kind. But some goodbyes don't need to cry, they live inside the calm of night. It's the calm before the long goodbye, where every feeling learns to hide. No broken hearts, no last reply. Just calm before the long goodbye. We don't scream, we don't fight. We let love rest one final time in the quiet, you and I. The calm before the long goodbye. Maybe love doesn't always end with slammed doors or promises bent. Sometimes it fades like dying light, soft and slow into the night. If I let go without a sound, it doesn't mean we never found something real, something true, even in losing you. It's the calm before the long goodbye, where I finally let you fly. No need for reasons, no alibi. Just calm before the long goodbye. I'll carry you, I won't deny the part of me you leave behind. With open hands, no asking why. The calm before the long goodbye. The door stays closed, the night moves on. Two shadows fade before the dawn. No tears left, just one last sigh. The calm before the long goodbye. Soft light through the window pane, a lonely room calling my name. No words left to say tonight, just echoes learning how to survive. I've been staring at the wall of time, watching moments slowly unwind. Every heartbeat feels unsure, like a wound that's learning to endure. The air is heavy, thick with pain, but even sorrow wants to change. I close my eyes, let go of fear, and listen closely, something's near. In the quiet I hear a sound, not a scream, but something found. A fragile hope, a gentle sign. The silence is no longer blind. When silence learns to breathe again, I feel your ghost inside my veins. The empty space begins to mend. When silence learns to breathe again, no crashing waves, no thunder cries, just truth beneath the open sky. I'm not alone, I understand. When silence learns to breathe again. The night moves slow like broken glass, each second asking me to last. I trace your shadow on the floor, pretending I don't miss you more. But in the stillness of this pain, there's something warm inside the rain. A whisper saying stay alive, a reason just to still survive. Every tear that left my eyes turns to stars across the night. I stop running from the sound and let the quiet pull me down. When silence learns to breathe again, I feel your ghost inside my veins. The empty space begins to mend. When silence learns to breathe again, no crashing waves, no thunder cries, just truth beneath the open sky. I'm not alone, I understand. When silence learns to breathe again, maybe pain is not the end, just a shape our hearts must bend. In the calm after the storm, I am breaking, I am warm. If I listen, I can hear all the things I used to fear, turning softly into grace in this slow and fragile place. When silence learns to breathe again, I let go of who I've been. The past dissolves, the scars remain, but I am stronger in the end. No need to shout, no need to run. I made peace with what I've done. I stand here still, I finally can. When silence learns to breathe again. Soft light fades, the night is kind. I leave the broken days behind. No words left, just calm within. When silence learns to breathe again. Clock slows down, the world feels far. No need to know where endings are. I breathe in deep, I let it sway. This is when silence learns to stay. The room is filled with quiet truth. No heavy words, no need for proof. Your absence doesn't feel unkind. It rests like peace inside my mind. The piano falls in steady lines, like borrowed time, like softened signs. I'm not afraid of empty space. It holds me now. It knows my face. I used to fear the soundless air, but now I find a promise there. Not every love has words to say. Some stay when silence learns to stay. When silence learns to stay with me, it doesn't ache, it doesn't bleed. It wraps my heart so tenderly. When silence learns to stay with me, no broken nights, no lonely days, just quiet thoughts in gentle ways. I finally let my heartbeat play. When silence learns to stay. The bass moves slow like grounded feet. The drums are soft, a steady beat. The guitar hums in open space. Not chasing time, not asking pace. Your shadow fades, but not your grace. It leaves a warmth I can't erase. I don't reach back, I don't delay. I let the quiet find its way. Some healing doesn't come from sound. It grows when stillness sticks around. I'm learning how to gently say I'm safe when silence learns to stay. When silence learns to stay with me, it doesn't ache, it doesn't bleed. It wraps my heart so tenderly. When silence learns to stay with me, no broken nights, no lonely days, just quiet thoughts in gentle ways. I finally let my heartbeat play. When silence learns to stay. Maybe peace is letting go of filling gaps we used to know. Not every space is meant to break. Some are meant to softly take. If love returns in other ways, I'll greet it slow without dismay. But now I rest. I choose to stay where silence learns to stay. When silence learns to stay with me, I feel complete. I finally see no need for words to comfort me. When silence learns to stay with me, I close my eyes, I drift away. No rush to move, no need to pray. This calm is here, it's here to stay. When silence learns to stay. The night holds on, the stars obey. A softer world in muted gray. I I breathe out slow, I softly say, let silence stay. Let silence stay. Still ticks, but something's wrong. The seconds stretch since you've been gone. No rush, no sound, the night goes on. Time moves slower when you're gone. Morning light feels out of tune, like it arrived too soon. Your side of the bed stays cold, a quiet truth I never told. The coffee cools before it's done. I stare at walls till hours run. Every step feels twice as long, since time forgot where you belong. I used to lose myself in days, now minutes drift like endless waves. The world when you're gone. Time moves slower when you're gone. Every moment drags along. I replay words, replay wrongs. Time moves slower when you're gone. No fast escape, no moving on. Just nights that feel like early dawns. I learned how quiet feels so strong. Time moves slower when you're gone. Streets remember how we were. Every laugh, every blur. I walk past places we once knew. They stand still just like I do. Your name appears in random signs, in half-forgotten songs and lines. I never knew the cost is high of learning how to say goodbye. Time still slowed when you were gone. Time moves slower when you're gone. But I'm learning to move on, not forgetting, just being strong. Time moves slower when you're gone. I won't race what can't be won. I'll walk the road till pieces come. With every scar, with every song. Time moves slower. Clock still ticks, the night feels long. But now I hear a softer song. I stand alone, but I move on. Even if time slows when you're gone. The clock ticks slow, the lights are dim. Quiet room, a noise within. No lightning strikes, no burning flame. Just something calling out your name. I sit with words I never said. They circle slowly in my head. Your picture leaning on feels heavier than nothing at all. The night is calm, but I can hear a distant sound I try to fear. Not loud enough to break the calm, but strong enough to shake my heart. It's not a scream, it's not a cry, just truth I can't keep locked inside. A beating drum beneath the skin. The storm begins where I've been in. Soft thunder in a quiet room. A silent night that hums like you. No falling rain, no sky in bloom. Just soft thunder in a quiet room. It doesn't roar, it doesn't break, but every breath I try to take feels like the truth I can't outrun. Soft thunder when the night's begun. Your voice still lingers in the air, like unfinished thoughts we shared. I walk in circles, slow and small, still waiting for your shadow to call. The walls have heard my every doubt. They know what love is all about. How something gentle, something true can echo loud when missing you. I thought the calm would set me free, but quiet only talks to me. And every pause between the sound is where your memory is found. Soft thunder in a quiet room. A silent ache that hums like you. No falling rain, no sky in bloom. Just soft thunder in a quiet room. It doesn't roar, it doesn't break, but every breath I try to take feels like the truth I can't outrun. Soft thunder when the night's begun. Maybe storms don't always scream. Maybe they move like broken dreams, slowly shaking what we had, like a tear we hold inside. If I listen, I can feel something raw, something real. In the calm I finally see you're still a part of me. It's soft thunder in a quiet room. I feel you closer when I'm blue. No shattered glass, no sudden doom. Just soft thunder in a quiet room. I let it roll, I let it stay. I don't need words to chase away the truth that hums when I give in. Soft thunder deep within. The clock ticks on, the night resumes. A quiet heart, a fading tune. No storm outside, no silver moon. Just soft thunder in a quiet room. very slow. Every breath feels something new. This is the sound of waiting without you. The window hums with distant rain. The clock repeats your name in vain. I hold the space you used to feel, like time itself is standing still. Your shadow lives in softer tones between the nights I spend alone. No words remain, no clear excuse, just empty air shaped like you. I thought the quiet would feel free, but it keeps bringing you to me. In every pause, in every truth, I hear the sound of waiting without you. It's the sound of waiting without you, soft as a heart that's learning to lose. No screaming pain, no broken view, just the sound of waiting without you. Time moves slow, the world feels blue. I learn how silence pulls me through. Every night feels long and true, with the sound of waiting without you. The piano rests on minor keys, like it knows what's left of me. A gentle chord, a fading line, your memory drips between the time. I don't chase dreams, I let them pass, like fallen leaves on quiet glass. If love returns, it won't be forced. I've learned the weight of missing yours. Some hearts don't heal by letting go, they heal by moving very slow. In every breath I make it through, I hear the sound of waiting without you. It's the sound of waiting without you, soft as a heart that's learning to lose. No screaming pain, no broken view, just the sound of waiting without you. Time moves slow, the world feels blue. I learn how silence pulls me through. Every night feels long and true, with the sound of waiting without you. Maybe waiting is a form of grace, not running fast, not losing faith. If love was real, it always stays in quieter and gentler ways. I don't beg time to let you in, I just let the night begin, and trust the calm will someday do what only healing ever could. It's the sound of waiting without you, but I'm still breathing, still in tune. I'm not broken, just passing through. The sound of waiting without you. If morning comes with clearer view, I'll thank the dark for pulling me through. Every scar feels honest, true, from the sound of waiting without you. The room is still, the night feels new. I close my eyes and let it move. No fear remains, just quiet truth. This is the sound of waiting without you. A whisper hangs in the dark, like a spark without a flame. Every sound is falling soft, echoes sleeping in your name. I say your name without a sound. It circles slowly, drifting around, like midnight waves against the shore. I feel you close and nothing more. The room remembers how you laughed, the way your shadow always passed through every corner, every frame. There's something breathing in your name. I try to bury every trace, but time just learns to rearrange. What we lose never feels the same. When echoes live inside a name, there are echoes sleeping inside your name, soft as rain on a window pane. Every memory calls me back through the silence, through the pain. I don't shout, I don't explain, I let the quiet say your name. There are echoes sleeping inside your name, and they never fade away. The night moves slow like it knows every place your heartbeat goes. I trace the letters in the air, pretending you are standing there. Your voice is low, but still it stays between the lines of yesterday. No need to speak, no need to claim. I hear you breathe inside your name. Some love doesn't need to shout, it finds a way to linger out. In broken words we never say, the echoes choose to always stay. There are echoes sleeping inside your name, soft as rain on a window pane. Every memory calls me back through the silence, through the pain. I don't shout, I don't explain, I let the quiet say your name. There are echoes sleeping inside your name, and they never fade away. Maybe time won't steal it all. Some things never learn to fall. Every love that felt too deep learns to haunt us in our sleep. If I lose you once again, I'll still feel where you've been. Not in touch, not in flame, but echoes living in your name. There are echoes sleeping inside your name, like a song that never changed. I don't fight it, I remain in the beauty and the pain. No goodbye, no refrain, just truth I don't need to tame. There are echoes sleeping inside your name, and I carry them the same. A single note begins to fade. Another wait's afraid to play. In that space so still, so close, time rests between two notes. The piano breathes in gentle lines. Soft echoes losing track of time. I follow sound instead of thought, letting go of what I fought. Your memory feels light tonight, not pulling me, not holding tight, just drifting where it's meant to be. A quiet part of me. I don't rush the silence here. This pause is something I can hear in every break, in every flow. Time rests between two notes. Where time rests between two notes. Where time fades out, the mind unloads. I feel the calm, the music road. I close my eyes and gently float. Where time rests between two notes. The bass moves warm and steady deep, like promises I get to keep. The drums arrive then drift away, never asking me to stay. The guitar sings in quiet grace, leaving room for gentle space. No sharp edges, no control, just music holding me whole. Some moments don't need to move, they only need to be with you. I breathe inside this gentle code, where time rests between two notes. Where time rests between two notes. I finally let my heart beat slow. No need to run, no need to cope. Where time rests between two notes. The world fades out, the mind unloads. I feel the calm, the music road. I close my eyes and gently float. Where time rests between two notes. Maybe peace is found right here, not ahead, not in the fear, but in the quiet space we chose. Between the highs, between the lows. If I stay inside this sound, nothing else can pull me down. I don't need to feel remote, I'm alive between these notes. Where time rests between two notes. I let the night carry my soul. No weight to hold, no lines to quote. Where time rests between two notes. I don't ask where the moments go, I let the silence gently glow. This is where my breathing slows. Where time rests between two notes. The final chord begins to close, but something warm still softly glows. In the calm the music grows. Time rests between two notes. light exhale, my heart resolves. No need to run, no need to grieve. This is where the night finally breathes. The room feels still but not alone, like every shadow feels like home. The piano moves in gentle time, unraveling these thoughts of mine. The bass is warm, the drums stay low, like distant waves that come and go. The guitar sings without demand, it takes my fear right by the hand. I carried weight I couldn't see, until the dark made space for me. I let it go, I finally leave the place before the night could breathe. This is where the night finally breathes. No heavy words, no tangled knees. I lay my worries underneath where the night finally breathes. I don't ask more, I don't retreat. The parts of me I used to grieve, I close my eyes, I just believe in where the night finally breathes. The silence hums in subtle tones, like borrowed calm, like softened bones. Your memory rests, it doesn't cry, it watches me like passing light. The rhythm slows my racing mind, no past to chase, no ties to bind. I stay right here, I don't compete, I let the dark complete the beat. Some peace arrives when we release the need to hold what doesn't need to stay alive, to be retrieved. That's where the night learns how to breathe. This is where the night finally breathes. No heavy words, no tangled knees. I lay my worries underneath where the night finally breathes. I don't ask more, I don't retreat. The parts of me I used to grieve, I close my eyes, I just believe in where the night finally breathes. Maybe rest is trusting slow, letting all the moments go. Not every feeling needs relief, some fade when night is free to breathe. If morning comes I won't deny the calm that held me through the night. But for now I gently leave my heart where night is free to breathe. This is where the night finally breathes. I feel complete, my soul at ease. No broken thoughts, no guarantees, just where the night finally breathes. I drift away, I don't resist. Inside this calm, inside this mist, I fall asleep in soft relief. Where the night finally breathes. The stars grow faint, the sky retreats, a quiet truth my heart believes. No rush to wait, no need to leave. I rest where the night finally breathes. like a tired heart. Midnight pulls the miles apart. Neon dreams begin to sway, fading lights on an empty highway. The dashboard glows in broken lines. Radio plays old State of Mind. Your name drifts through the open air like a ghost that's always there. The road stretches thin and wide, a million thoughts I keep inside. Every mile I try to outrun the damage that we never undone. The city fades behind my eyes, so do all the alibis. I press the gas but feel the weight of everything I couldn't say. Fading lights on an empty highway, every memory drifts my way. I keep driving but I stay right where your shadow lies. No clear signs, no wrong or right way, just the truth I couldn't say. Fading lights on an empty highway, and a heart that won't let go. The moon leans low above the road, like it knows the pain I hold. Every sign says one more mile, but I've been lost here all the while. Your laughter echoes in the sound of tires spinning, freedom round. I thought distance could erase the shape of your familiar face. The night feels calm but cuts so deep when all you do is think and breathe. No place left to hide or stay, just me and things I drove away. Fading lights on an empty highway, every memory drifts my way. I keep driving but I stay right where your shadow lies. No clear signs, no wrong or right way, just the truth I couldn't say. Fading lights on an empty highway, and a heart that won't let go. Maybe roads are made for leaving, but not for losing what you mean. Every turn I try to take leads me back to my mistakes. If I stop I might collapse, so I let the night move fast, chasing calm I'll never find, till I face what's left behind. Fading lights on an empty highway. Now slow down, I'm not afraid to feel the weight I used to hide in the silence of this ride. No more running from the blame, no more fuel for all the pain. Fading lights on an empty highway, teaching me to let you go. The engine fades, the sky turns gray. Morning steals the night away. One last glance, then I exhale. Fading lights, an empty highway. flicker in the rain. My keys are cold inside my hand. One step out, one breath held in. This is where the night begins. The door was open just enough to let me walk away from us. My shadow leaned toward the road, a life I almost chose to go. Your name was hanging in the air like something unfinished there. I heard your heartbeat through the wall and felt the weight of it all. I told myself I'd be okay if I just turned and walked away, but silence whispered something true. It sounded just a lot like you. It was the night I chose not to leave, when breaking felt harder than staying. I lay my pride down at your feet and faced all the things I was afraid to be. No promises, no perfect view, just love one thing, but still real too. It was the night I learned to see why my heart chose not to leave. The clock moved slow like it was scared to count the moments that we shared. Your eyes met mine, no blame, no fight, just tired truth and softer light. We didn't fix what broke inside, we just stopped trying to hide. Sometimes staying is the fight when giving up feels easier at night. I felt the urge to run again, to disappear and just pretend, but something deep inside me knew this pain was worth going through. It was the night I chose not to leave, when breaking felt harder than staying. I laid my pride down at your feet and faced all the things I was afraid to be. No promises, no perfect view, just love one thing, but still real too. It was the night I learned to see why my heart chose not to leave. Maybe love is standing still when every part of you wants to heal. Not running fast, not closing doors, but choosing pain you can't ignore. If tomorrow falls apart, at least tonight I stayed with heart. No escape, no alibi, just you and me and all our scars. It was the night I chose not to leave, when silence asked me to believe that staying broken side by side was braver than another goodbye. No grand ending, no relief, just truth I couldn't help but keep. It was the night that rescued me, the night I chose not to The night moves soft, the world stands still. Two quiet hearts against their will. No rushing time, no heavy fate. Just a slow song for hearts that wait. We learn to breathe between the lines, to read the stars, ignore the signs. Every promise came too late, but love stayed calm, love learned to wait. Your hand was close, but not in mine. Like almost now, like someday time. We never forced what couldn't be. We let the moment come to me. They said love fades if it's delayed, but some flames grow when they're restrained. In every pause, in every break, we found a reason not to break. This is a slow song for hearts that wait, for doors that open, not escape. We hold the night, we trust the ache. A slow song for hearts that wait. No racing clocks, no desperate pace, just faith written on our face. We don't demand, we don't debate. A slow song for hearts that wait. The world keeps moving way too fast, chasing things that never last. But here we are, still standing strong, knowing where we both belong. Every silence feels complete when your eyes are next to me. No need to promise here and now. The future knows it'll show us how. We've seen love burn, we've seen it break, from wanting more than it could take. So we move soft, we move in grace, and let tomorrow set the pace. This is a slow song for hearts that wait, for doors that open, not escape. We hold the night, we trust the ache. A slow song for hearts that wait. No racing clocks, no desperate pace, just faith written on our face. We don't demand, we don't debate. A slow song for hearts that wait. Maybe waiting is a choice, listening for the truest voice. Not every dream is meant to run, some are meant to come undone. If the stars align too late, I'll still bless the time we stayed. Every second, every phase was love in its own quiet way. This is a slow song for hearts that wait, for love that's real, not just a phase. We've learned the art of delicate. A slow song for hearts that wait. No fear of time, no fear of fate. We don't rush what's meant to stay. With open hands, with open faith. A slow song for hearts that wait. The night moves soft, the world stands still. Two quiet hearts, a gentle will. No rushing time, no heavy fate. Just a slow song for hearts that wait. City lights fall out of face. The sky forgets my name. I'm half awake, the night feels strange. Under stars that never stay. The moon hangs low, a fragile light, like it's afraid to start a fight with all the doubts inside my head. And words I almost said. The streets are quiet, breathing slow. I walk a line I barely know, between the past I couldn't keep and promises that wouldn't sleep. Every thought drifts in and out, like smoke that learns to doubt. I close my eyes, but still I start to hear the beating of my heart. I'm half awake under broken stars, trying to remember who we are. The night feels close, the truth feels far. Half awake under broken stars, no perfect sky, no guiding signs, just fading dreams and borrowed time. I reach for you but lose my way, half awake till break of day. Your laughter echoes in the rain, like something sweet that left a stain. I chase the sound but it dissolves before I get to call it love. The world's been soft like it's unsure if any feeling can be pure. I hold on to what I can't define, a shadow dancing in my mind. Every step feels paper thin, like I might fall from where I've been. But in the dark I still can see you're something real inside of me. I'm half awake under broken stars, trying to remember who we are. The night feels close, the truth feels far. Half awake under broken stars, no perfect sky, no guiding signs, just fading dreams and borrowed time. I reach for you but lose my way, half awake till break of day. Maybe stars don't need to shine to prove the dark is not unkind. Even broken light can lead if you follow what you feel. If morning comes and I'm still here with open hands and quiet fear, I'll take the truth the night imparts from broken skies and fragile hearts. I'm half awake under broken stars, learning love is full of scars. No straight roads, no flawless start. Half awake under broken stars. I don't need answers, I don't pray. I let the moment drift and stay. If this is all we ever are, I'm half awake under broken stars. The sky grows pale, the stars depart. The night releases what I guard. Still half awake, but I know now. Some light survives, it shows us how.